Hi there, folks, and welcome to this episode of Michael's Backyard Marina. Now, I like to mess with boats, I like to fish, I like to shoot guns, I like to do all kinds of fun stuff. I've got a little area here in my backyard that I could actually set up a little bit of a, let's just call it a pistol range. And so I can practice just my regular offhand shooting and different types of shooting and sight in some guns and stuff occasionally. And I've always wanted to build me a nice little, I don't know, target holder. And I'm going to show you what I've come up with. It's a cheap, easy idea. I'm making it actually with some stuff I've had laid around the house. And so it's easy set up, easy take down, easy to move it somewhere else if I want to, type of thing. So I'm going to show you what I came up with. And I also picked up a couple of little AR-500 steel targets I want to hang from it as well, so I can play around with that. Anyway, with that being said, let's jump in and show you what I'm going to do. Now what I've got here is some 1/8 square tubing that I had laying around. It was off some project. You can see there's some old welds and stuff on it. But I'm going to weld this together like it is right now. I've got my little corners in place. They're magnetic corners. You can get these at your Harbor Freights and your different other hardware stores that sell welding stuff. They're really handy because they help hold things at a 90-degree angle for you while you tack weld them together. All right, there it is in all its simplicity, right? Now what I did is I took some 1/2 inch. This is just 1/2 inch galvanized conduit that you use for electricity. Drove those in the ground. That way I can leave those in the ground. They're not going to rust. It's going to hold this stand up perfectly fine, which is really cool. And I can take this in, like I said, and let it store inside. The other cool part that I'm going to do here, because I like to shoot at paper sometimes, right? Or a lot of times, I guess. Reactionary targets are fun. But every now and then, I'm going to want something to hook my targets onto, right? So the cool part is I can hang this cardboard right here. Yeah, cool. If I want these up out of the way, look at that. They're up out of the way. I can hang these targets up as high as I want then. And I don't have to worry about hitting them. If I do hit them, they're at an angle. That's not going to cause me any problems, but this will give me a nice big piece of cardboard to shoot at. And I'll just make sure I hang my targets so that I'm not shooting at this steel up here. So I don't want to hit this flat tubing. Now what I might do is I'm probably going to get me some angle iron, and I'm going to weld some angle iron to the front of this so that it has a nice angled surface. If I was to hit this, it's not going to come back at me. But right now, mostly this target's going to be for my 22 mag stuff. So not anything greatly powerful, right? And this is 1/4 inch AR 500 plate. It's not rated for Magnum loads, but it is rated for all handgun loads that aren't Magnum. So the 22 should be okay here. So pretty slick. I'm pretty tickled with that. I think I ought to get my old handguns out and sight me in some scopes. Alrighty. Let's just see how the old steel targets swing down there. Now I'm just shooting 22 long rifles here out of my Heritage 22 with a 9-inch barrel. I've got this set up at 20 yards. As you can see, I have another target set up closer at 10. And I was using that to sight in my other handgun, just to make sure I was getting on paper and all that kind of good stuff. Well, let's shoot this thing 6 times down there. I'm going to shoot 3 at the left target and 3 at the right target. And let's see how many times we can hit that bad boy. 1, 2, there's 3 on their left target. Let's see if I can hit that little tiny target. Missed. Missed. Hey, hit it that time. That's a lot tinier target. But that shoots pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know, can I do the same thing with the little 4.5 inch or so barrel? Let's see if I can hit that. That's at 20 yards. That was a miss. There we go. Not so good with that one. Looks like I need to practice some more. One thing I do like about practicing at 20 yards is that when you go shooting stuff at 10, it becomes a slam dunk at that point. So I'm not too unhappy with that. That target setup's going to work pretty good. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a video there. I enjoyed making that little target. I actually have some bigger targets. They're actually 3/8 thick AR 500. They're designed for rifle. They're a little bit bigger. I'm going to set those up at 100 yards. I want to build me another stand that's a little bit more sturdy, but shouldn't have to be too much more sturdy than that. Plate absorbs a lot of the energy and deflects it, but that was good. So it's something simple, something easy. I noticed at the local big box sporting goods stores, they have these targets for sale. They're reasonably priced. The bigger one down there was $28. The smaller one I think was $16, something like that. And it took a couple of 1/2 inch carriage bolts to hang it up there. I've just bought some regular little bit of chain to hang it, and as you saw, welded it in place. But it's fun to come out and plink. I like shooting paper just to make, see how tight a group I can get. But it's also some of these reaction targets. Shooting metal is fun as well. Be very careful if you're out there shooting metal. Make sure that if you're not putting any dents in it, any craters in it. If you got dents or craters you're creating in your steel, stop shooting that steel, because there's a good chance you're going to get injured when that bullet comes back at you. Hey folks, get out there and have some fun. Get after it. This is Michael saying, if it ain't broke, fix it till it is. And I'll see you on the next video. I'm out.